Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Not too much happened today. Really quiet day. Want to start on the daily time frame just briefly. We've got our two scenarios here. They are both bullish on the daily time frame. In the first scenario, which is the white one, which is currently what I'm following primarily, it's what I give the benefit of the doubt because this is what is currently being tested and which is more directly bullish. Doesn't mean the yellow count, which allows for a deeper pullback, is necessarily less likely. It just means that the white count is at the moment in control because we are above the support level for the white scenario. I always try to avoid as much as possible that concept of primary alternative counts. I know a lot of people want to ask for, they ask for probabilities and which one is more likely. And, essentially, I show you two likely scenarios here. They're both likely. And it's all about, knowing what is support, what's the current trend. The trend is up against support, and support is at 35K on the daily time frame. And again, I give it the benefit of the doubt as long as we're holding that support. It's the value of Elliott Wave is to understand when the market is changing its mood, and it will change its mood below 35K and will likely enable a deeper pullback in this yellow count into the possibly mid 20K region. But that's not something that I am primarily watching for now, only if we see indicators on the smaller time frame for that. And at the moment on the smaller time frame, we have a pretty clean 5-wave move to the upside that developed between the 23rd of January and the 30th of January. And all of this is currently messy corrective price action. So, we have to be flexible, and micro counts will change. That's always what happens in corrections. It's pretty normal in corrective structures that we get a lot of different options. So it's just knowing about these options and where the support level on the micro level is residing. Just showed you the support level on the daily time frame. And this here is for everybody who likes to trade the smaller time frame. Anybody who's looking for a short-term entry or whatever. And obviously here, the main support level is at 39,605. This move up could be a wave 1. The pullback, a wave 2. Yep, might be finished already, but I think it would look best with one more low. Either way, there's also a possibility of a more direct breakout higher because we've already had a nice pullback. So the wave 2 could have bottomed already. It's just not very clear. We're dealing basically with unreliable micro action. It's always the case in these corrections, very normal. So we don't want to be surprised, which is why I added a few days ago that orange, more directly bullish breakout count. How exactly that's going to subdivide, we will have to see. I mentioned to you that I will start to focus on that primarily as soon as we get a break above 43,850. Basically here the wave 1 high. Until then, I actually see this C wave down as a little more likely. It would just be the more probable option, but the market just doesn't move at all today. It's just moving sideways basically. Doesn't really give me a lot of hints. I can only see that the market is consolidating, as you can see there, just below the 78.6 retracement of the decline in this A wave. Basically, the market is currently respecting the resistance level. So either way, both scenarios are short-term bullish, especially against the support level of $39,605 there, which is the 78.6 retracement. That's the main level. Against this level, I focus on higher, whether we go up directly or get a bit of a dip and then go up. Both need to be considered. We have to give the market technically that space all the way down to 39,600. Doesn't mean it will come down to that level, but it means we have to give it that space. And only below that level, I am going to consider, that something different is going on. Something maybe a little bit more bearish. If we move to the upside, then the 47K level, 47.5K would be the next main target. But if we're really dealing with a third wave up, it should go above that, right? Minimally then 49K. But then, we need to see if this is just an ABC or a 1, 2, 3. Again, I'm focusing on higher as long as we're holding above support. Support is clear. I do that because we have 5 waves up. There are still many options how, in this wave 4 correction that I just showed you on the daily, how the market can move sideways, maybe even in a triangle, chop around a bit, maybe even, do this and then go up. That's all still possible, but that is all, well, we have to focus on the present, right? So let's focus on what we currently see. We see we're currently above the support level on the daily, and also the micro action doesn't give me any bearish vibes at the moment. There's nothing bearish about this at this stage. That can develop, okay? And if there are any red flags along the way, I will of course let you know. But at the moment we have 5 waves up. The market is above support. Again, we're struggling again, something we've seen so many times in the crypto market last year. We're struggling again to pull back into micro support. So it's pretty bullish, okay? And it seems to me as if we're holding that 39,600 level. So that's pretty bullish. Okay, if we go up directly or get a bit of a pullback, we'll see. But something else to mention is this inverse head and shoulders pattern. So pretty clean inverse head and shoulders pattern with a neckline, around, 43,650 maybe, So you see that actually. So that's what I mean, if we get a break above that swing high, and that level might differ a little bit from exchange to exchange, but that could be our third wave up, or C wave, whatever, it doesn't matter in the short term. Both are short-term bullish. So inverse head and shoulders. What target would that inverse head and shoulders pattern give us? To be honest, maybe I leave that trend line on the chart, just sort of as an additional info. It's a bit of a angled trend line there, but that's no problem. I will add it and highlight it maybe in yellow and like that. Oh, not like that. Not like that. Needs to be visible, however. So typically a target for an inverse head and shoulders. We typically take the height of that head, add it to the breakout point. And as I said, minimally 49K for a bullish third wave. So seems to reach the 50K level with that. But that's not so reliable. I rather focus on Elliott waves and we take it level by level as we climb higher. That's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.